Hey guys, it's V, and I'm back with a different type of topic today. I'm going to talk about like side hustles and making money online and replacing your income. I mean, this opportunity can turn into your main source of income. First and foremost, this is not a scam. I've been scammed. I can't tell you how many times I've been scammed. I've been through so many different programs till I should be sick of it by now. But I'm the kind of person, when I know that something exists, so I believe passionately about something, or it's something that I really want, I'm not easy to, it's not easy for me, I'm not easy to be deterred. Okay, but I can tell now most of the time when someone is not being truthful or not being honest, or they're just trying to get my money. Okay, so this one may be a little lengthy. So for those who are not interested, you don't have to watch the video, but for those who are, you may want to, continue to watch. Okay, the name of the opportunity is called BIGO. YouTube is advertising BIGO quite a bit. A lot of the ads that come up, when you are monetized. I do have a channel that's monetized. I have a channel that's mostly based on bed bugs. That's not how it started off, but that's how it is now. So I've been monetized for a little while now. And yes, I do earn money from that channel, but I wanted that channel to be separated from this one. So now I created a new channel because I want this to be based on something specific. But anyway, YouTube advertises and have ads on videos from a site called BIGO. I was introduced to BIGO a little over 2 years ago. I have some papers here because I'm going to speak a little bit about it. But I was introduced to BIGO about 2 years or so ago. And it was said, if you want to earn money, you can earn good money off of this site. So I went to BIGO and I subscribed and everything. And I didn't know anything. I didn't know anybody that know anything. And I didn't know what to do. I'm like, well, how am I going to make money on this site? And I mean, what? So I started just getting a bunch of guys talking about being my sugar daddy, and things like that. And I just kept getting those messages. So I'm like, you know what? I don't know what this site's supposed to be about, but I don't think I'm making no money here. So I took the app off my phone and went on about my business. Lo and behold, this month now we're in February of 2024. This was sometime in the late part of 23. I think sometime in November or October, November. I was watching a video and someone spoke again about BIGO. And I was like, I've been on that site before. And they were saying, you can still make money. But at this point, they were saying it was somebody that could kind of teach you how BIGO works. And a person have to have an agency and some things like that. But anyway, I went on because this person, I kind of, I said, I think she's speaking the truth because I watch her videos sometimes. But I went on and I contacted the person, and sure enough, she got back in touch with me about 2 weeks later, and I joined as a host. So I joined BIGO as a host, and I joined November 9th, I think it's November 17th of 2023. And today is January 8th of 2024. So I joined and I got to know a little bit. I didn't get to know a little bit from the agency. She kind of explained the gist of BIGO to everybody. She had a little meeting for new hosts because you're called a host. And then they say something about joining the family. You're not in a hurry or in a rush to join a family. Take your time and join a family. A family is another group of people where you kind of spend a lot of your time with, that teaches you the app and everything. You learn both from your agency and your host. So lo and behold, I came across someone, joined the family. That was like one of the best things I could have ever done. because this particular family, they have taught me so much of how to make money on this app. Okay, so my first month on the app, you have to go live. You have to do 30 hours live on this app to make money. And you only, 2 hours is accounted for. You can be on an app as long as you want, live, roam around, meet people, whatever. But 2 hours is only accounted per day. So you will have to do 2 hours a day live outside of how you manage your business. And I'm not going to get deep down into all of that. I'm just kind of explaining kind of like the gist of what I did. And anybody that's interested, all you have to do is comment and we can go a little further with that. But I just want you guys to know what happened with me, how it's working, and that this is definitely a legit opportunity. Also, let me finish what I was saying. Okay, so you have to go live for 2 hours. And you have to come up for the first couple of sets of tiers, you have to do 30 hours. So I do 2 hours per day. And by like the 15th of the month, I'm done with my hours. But business is a different thing. You have to do business and hours. Okay, so after doing the hours, and I said that because a lot of people are scared to go live. A lot of people are scared to be on the camera. So if you're not going to go live and if you're not going to be on the camera, then you already know this is not for you. Okay, outside of that, I didn't think I was going to be able to get to my 30 hours that month. So I didn't even really worry about working or trying to do anything to make the money. Lo and behold, at the end of the month, I did end up making 30 hours exactly. So she gave me some type of incentive and dropped something called a shield on me that's worth 1,000 beans or 1,000 diamonds. And I didn't get any pay that month because I didn't do any work, any business. But lo and behold, that was November for December. January, I did do work through December for January. And I made $260 January. And that's like, they have something called tiers. I'm not going to get deep into that either. I'm only going to get deep into things when somebody really, really interested and want to get into it. Okay, so I made $260 in December. January, the month of January, which I have gotten paid in February, because you have to do the work first, and then you get paid the following month. So this month, February, for January, I made $510. So that was $260 plus $510. I didn't take the money out. What I do is I reinvest back into my business. I reinvest so I can keep growing and growing and growing and moving up and moving up and moving up. Eventually, when I get to a certain amount, then I'll start pulling out. But in the beginning, you don't want to pull out. And I also put in quite a bit the first 2 months. That's something that we just have to understand. We have to put in, and I know a lot of people don't want to hear it, but it's the truth. You have to put something in if you want to get something out. Once you put in for a while and don't be so eager to take out and just reinvest and reinvest, after a while, you can start taking out. And I didn't take out nothing last month. I didn't take out nothing for my first 2 months. Now, I might not take out nothing for this month, but I'm on track to earn for the month of March. March coming, that'll be February space. So for February, I'm on track to make $950. So that'll be my third pay, the $260, the $510, and the $950, which I'm going to reinvest again. But those are just a little tidbit of how you can make the money. Now, this is something else I want to talk about. And if you see me not looking directly in the camera, it's a habit. I always end up looking at myself. But this opportunity, a lot of online opportunities, business opportunities, you have to pay for training, you have to pay for advertising, you have to pay for this, you have to pay for that. You don't have to here. Not charging anything to show you how to do it, to tell you how to do it. If you so decide you want to do it, you won't be joining me. You'll be joining in an agency of someone that I know and trust. She's in the same agency I am, and she just got her own agency. She's actually the one that trained me. And I'm very good at it now, and I don't know everything because you learn and learn and learn, but Again, you don't pay for anything but your business. According to how you want to do and how fast you want to grow, that's what you put in. You're not going to pay nobody for no course. You're not going to pay nobody to train you anything. Advertising, any of that kind of stuff. You don't have to pay for advertising. Some people might go and do separate advertising to advertise the agency or something. I don't know. But anyway, only thing that you should be paying for out of pocket is towards your business and your business growing. That's it. And like I said, I'm on track to make $950 this month. And sometimes you can do the same. They call it tiers. Sometimes you can do the same tier month by month until you accumulate enough diamonds and beans to move up to the next tier. And I kind of was looking at TikTok. It's like TikTok is doing basically the same thing that BIGO is doing. They kind of both work in the same way. But I find BIGO to be way more easier to maneuver than TikTok. I really do. That's just me, my personal preference, or my personal experience. So guys, this is definitely a way. And let me see, people are making millions on this app from my sheet. And this is like a sheet of tears. This is like a sheet of tears. And you probably can't see it well, but anyway, this is a sheet of tears. And you can start off at 5K if you do 5K worth of business. Not $5,000 in money, no. But it's 5,000 beans. And again, it's complicated to kind of like explain it here. You would have to actually, it would take a little more showing you, and you need papers, or it's a little difficult to explain this way. I'm gonna leave it at that. But one thing I can say, I'm not here to scam anybody. I've been there, done that. I'm not that kind of person. I am not. I wasn't even going to bring this opportunity to anybody. It's that since I have my other channel, and I go live on my other channel once a week, and I'll be so happy about it. Something might step out, then everybody, they want to know what it is. And I'm like, I'm not ready to talk about it yet because I don't know enough about it to share. Well, I know a little more about it now to share, and I'm deciding to share it on this channel. On this channel. And, excuse me, for anybody that's interested, you can still get a little bit of information about it and still don't have to join. That'll be your choice, your preference. But I can tell you, and I also make hats. I make my hats. This is another little side hustle that I'm about to start doing because everybody keeps seeing my hats. I've been doing all these different colors. everybody seeing my hats, and now they want them. I'm about to bling out this hat. It's the same as that one. But that's another little hustle. But this one here, when I'm doing with BIGO, my other phone is ringing. Okay, that number is familiar. Is that my niece? This number is familiar. I'm sorry, guys. This looks like a familiar phone number. I have so many numbers calling my phone, though. I don't like this answering if I don't know who it is. But anyway, I plan on this being like a replacement income because I have some goals. If it was her number, it would have had her name. I have things that I want to do, like some big things that I want to do. And I'm looking forward to this being an income. It's not a get-rich quick scheme, guys. You don't get wealthy overnight. People are making up to, millions of dollars on their account. But this sheet here that I have here, this one goes up as high as to $32,000. It takes time to get there, so don't misunderstand me to think that if you jump into this, you're going to be making big money in like a month or two. You can make as much as you want, but you have to put the work in, and it's like an investment. It's like an investment in yourself. You have to invest in it, and you have to not be so quick to pull out as soon as you start making money. You want to keep reinvesting and reinvesting. Once you get to a certain level, then you pull out, you're able to pay your bills, and you still have money to keep growing your money every month. Like I say, you got to crawl before you walk. But if you really want an opportunity, this is one of them. It could be others. I'm sure it is. This cannot be the only opportunity where you can earn money this way. And you can have fun while you're doing it. Another thing about the app is if you have like some type of talent, I get on there and I bling out my hats and, you know, talk. If you sing, if you play the guitar, if you cook, if you do hair, it's a lot of things you can do for your 2 hours on the app. And sometimes people will come along and just gift you. They'll just drop on you. Yesterday I got, like 600 dropped on me. Different people came into my live and just dropped 600 beans on me. And they was dropping about 100. A couple of people came and dropped 100. So, and that's added towards your tier. But again, it might not be real. Well, I know it's not real clear to you guys what I'm talking about, but try to understand what I'm saying. And if you want more information about it, just comment. Comment if you're interested, and then we'll get you put with the right people. I'm on the app as well, so if you do so decide to come into the app, you'll have me there as well to help you just as well as the person who agency that you will go under. This is the person agency that I will choose for people to go under, who I introduce to the program because I know her and I know she's going to definitely train you to the T. I'm not even in her agency. She just started her agency a few days ago. But me and her are under the same, we are under the same family. I'm sorry, something called a family. And she trained me and she's great. She's good. So definitely, and she'll teach you what you need to know. Then I'll be there too to help out as well. One of these days, I'm gonna have my own agency. I'm just not ready to have an agency right now. But one day I'm gonna have an agency too, and I'm gonna be bringing people in. And we all gonna just make this money. We all gonna make this money, but you gotta have that right mindset. Don't get in and think that if you don't make $1,000 in a month or however, that this don't work. It work if you work it. It's not a scam. It's real, and I only want people who are really interested. This is life changing. This is life changing. Like I said, it could be a side hustle or it could replace your income. But it takes work. Just keep that in mind too. Don't only think about the money aspect of me just talking about money and how much you can make. Think about what you got to put in to get towards it. Every business owner worked hard to get where they are. And so are you, and so am I. Okay, guys, that's it for this one. If you are interested in a side hustle, income replacement, or just making some more money for vacation, for travel, for just to have that side money to get a car, whatever you want to do, BIGO is a great app that you can definitely make some good money. And nope, it is not a scam. Comment below if you would like some more information on it, and we will go from there. All right, guys, it's V, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for tuning in.